A very good morning to all Design Duo followers. The next topic that we are going to see in the Illustrator series is about how to open a new document. To open a new document, you have to go here to File and you have to click on this New. You can achieve the same thing by using the shortcut key Ctrl N that is displayed here. Okay, and once you click on that command, this new document dialog box opens up, and the first option that you get here is the name. So here you can come and you can give a name to your document, and here you are just giving a title or else a name that can be displayed on the title on the document tab, and you are not saving the document, and this is not the name which will be displayed when you will save the document also. Okay, and next here you have got something called as profile. Okay, so under profile you have got different options. So under each profile you have got varied sizes with predefined settings. Okay, and when you choose the print profile, under the print profile you get these 7 options called as letter, legal, tabloid, A4, A3, B5, B4, and out of these 7 options, the first 3 are used for documentation purposes like government orders, business proposals, official letters, and the remaining A4, A3, B5, B4, they are used for graphic designing purposes like poster, pamphlets, brochures, flyers, and etc. And then the next profile is web. Once you choose web, here you get different sizes. All these are different standard screen resolutions, like 640 x 480 is the screen resolution of 14-inch screen, 800 x 600 is the screen resolution of a 15-inch screen monitor, and 1024 x 768 is the screen resolution of a 17-inch monitor, and similarly are the remaining. Okay, and the next one is devices. Devices means it is the screen resolution of different handheld devices like your iPad Air, iPad Mini, iPhone, Nexus 7, and all these things. So if you want to design anything for your smartphone, then you can choose any of these sizes. The next one is video and film. So if you want to design anything for television or else for movies, then you can come here and you can choose this video and film, and under this here you have got different sizes, and according to the purpose or according to the output you can choose the size that you want. Okay, and the next one is called as basic RGB. So basic RGB is print and web put together. Okay, but when you choose a print profile, see here under your advanced options your color mode will be CMYK, but when you choose basic RGB and this letter, legal, tablet, all those things will continue to have a color mode as RGB instead of CMYK. Okay, and now next, after the profile, what you get is called as the number of artboards. In one document you can have multiple artboards, and if you want to increase the number of artboards, then you can come here and you can click on this up arrow, and by clicking on the down arrow you can decrease the number of artboards, and at a maximum you can create 100 artboards. You cannot go beyond that. See here, I try to click more than 100 and I'm unable to create anything more than 100. So the maximum number of artboards that I can create is 100. Okay, and next what you get here is called as spacing. So spacing is used to control the gap between 2 consecutive artboards. Okay, so now I have chosen 8 artboards and the spacing is 20, and see how this is how it displays. And now if I change the spacing as 60, see the gap between the artboards. Can you see the spacing between the artboards have increased? And now next, what you have got here is called as the arrangement of artboards, how the artboards should arrange. So now the first option is called as grid by row, and the number of columns is 4, and now let's see how it displays. So now this is how it displays, and this is your first artboard, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth, 6, 7, 8. This is how it goes. And now I choose this and I make number of rows as 4, and now see how it is displayed. It comes like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is how the artboards are displayed. And if I choose this, then they are like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and if I choose this, then it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And here I have got an option called as change right to left layout, which means that it will reverse the complete arrangement of your artboards. Okay, I choose this, and now if I give OK, now the artboards will be like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is how it's going to be arranged. This is not only applicable for this arrange by column, it's applicable for the remaining 3 options also. Okay, and next what you got here is called as the width and height. So using the width and height, you can customize the dimensions of your artboard. Like this, you can come here and you can give a customized size that you would like to create. And what you got here is called as units. So there are different measuring units. A same length of 2 inch can also be called as 5 centimeters or 50 millimeters. Similarly, how your document and the objects in those documents have to be measured can be controlled here. Okay, points and pixels both are same. And when you design anything for your screen resolution, that is like your mobile, website, or interface designing, then you can choose points or pixels. The next one is millimeters and centimeters. When you design something for small scale printing like brochures, pamphlet, flyers, posters, then you can choose millimeters and centimeters. When you're going to do some large scale printing like banners, hoardings, billboards, then you can choose inches. And pica, 1 pica is equal to 12 points or 12 pixels. And the next one is called as orientation. So in orientation, you got 2 types of orientation. One is called as portrait, and the next one is called as landscape. Portrait is the vertical orientation where the height of the artboard is larger than the width of the artboard. So now when I choose portrait, this is how your artboards will be. And when I choose landscape, it's a horizontal orientation where the width of the artboard is larger than the height of the artboard, and this is how it gets displayed. Okay, and now next what you have got here is called as bleed. So bleed means the safe area that is left around your artwork or your artboard. So here you can come and you can increase or decrease the amount of bleed. The bleed cannot become lesser than 0, and the least bleed value is 0. And here you have got a link icon which says make all settings the same. If I uncheck it, then I can make each and every bleed individually controllable like this. And if I link it, then I'll be able to control all the bleeds together. And when I have given a bleed, I'll be getting a regular border around my artboards like this. Like this. And then here you have got the advanced settings. Generally advanced settings will be closed like this. To open it, you have to come and click on this arrow, and then the advanced settings opens up. And here you have got something called as color mode. You have got 2 color modes in Illustrator. They are CMYK and RGB. CMYK color mode is generally used for printing purposes, and RGB color mode is used for mobile, TV and film, and for web designing purposes. That is anything for the screen resolution. And next is rasterfix. Rasterfix defines the resolution of your output files that are generated from Illustrator. So here you have got 3 resolutions. They are screen 72 ppi, and generally the screen resolution is used for all television, film, mobile and website designing. And high resolution 300 ppi is used for printing purposes, and medium resolution is used when you have to use design for both screen as well as printing. And the next one is called as preview mode. In preview mode you have got 2 preview modes: default, pixel, overprint. Default is the normal view vector objects are visible as vector objects itself, and the next one is called as pixel, where vector objects continue to be as vector objects, but they will be visible or displayed to you as raster objects. And generally we use this pixel preview when we want to know how the output file will look when it is generated, or else in order to reduce the file size or to reduce the pressure on the graphic card, we use this pixel preview. And overprint is something when you have a overprint in your output document, and to have a preview, to have a print preview, that is called as overprint. Okay. And the next one is called as templates. So what are templates? Templates are predefined designs. So now if I want to design a CD cover, then I can click on this templates, and I'll be able to get some predefined CD cover templates, and I can just open it and I can edit them. Okay, so this is used to make my work easier. And now here you have got something called as the arrange documents. So now how these multiple documents that I have opened should be arranged in my interface of Illustrator. So that one is controlled here. So I can click on arrange documents and I can choose like this, or else I can choose like this, where it is displayed in grids like this, or else in rows like this, or else in columns like this. Split screen horizontal like this. I can choose how multiple documents that I have opened in Illustrator should be visible to me. Okay, got it. So this is all about opening a new document in Illustrator, and that's all for this session, guys, and have a good day. Thank you, Design to your followers.